Hey, how's it going, everybody? So, not playing a game in this video uh, because I recently had a bit of an issue. Um, it was either yesterday or the day before. There was an update for Steam, and when I looked at it, what happened was Steam had an update. So, here's my Steam, and you'll notice there is, I am running on Linux, so there is runtime 2 Soldier, runtime 1 Scout, and then over here there is runtime 3 Sniper. Now, this was the latest update here, was runtime 3 Sniper. And right about the same time that Sniper installed itself on there, I also got the update for Enshrouded. And what I noticed was that down here I have P-Sensor, which monitors my temperatures and my CPU usage and how much memory I'm using and everything here. And my CPU usage, as you can see right now, it's 0. I just fixed this not even 10 minutes ago. But my CPU usage was sitting up around 25 to 30% and spiking up to about 40%. And then, of course, my CPU temperature was climbing up to in the 70s and 80s. And my memory usage was, we're at 5% right now. And that was climbing up to, I think around 25% there. Um, so I've been racking my brain trying to figure out what's going on with my computer here. And then I remembered that I had these updates for Steam and Enshrouded. And why not? Maybe there's an issue there. And so I went digging around on Google and I found an article about it. And they were saying, yeah, no, is your CPU usage sitting up around 30%? And it's like, yeah, it's probably Steam. Um, so what they said was to go into the settings for Steam and then go down here to controller settings and turn off the guide button focus and also enable guide button chords for controllers. So I tried that and nothing really happened. So edited the guide button layout, but I don't have a controller hooked up to my PC at the moment. And so nothing really happened there. Uh, so when I remembered that Enshrouded had updated itself right about the time that this had happened, I thought, well, maybe that's a problem. So I went into Shrouded in my library here, and went over into the properties for the game. And of course, you've got game controller and everything in here. And I clicked on the controller, and it was set to use default settings. So I disabled Steam input, and then also for the game recording, I disabled that. And as soon as I did that in Enshrouded, my CPU usage dropped back down to 1-2% where it should be, and my temperatures came back to where they should be when I'm just idle and all I've got is Steam open and I don't actually have a game running. Um, Now, why it didn't work here when you go into the Steam settings, and go into the controller and disable it here, I don't know. Also, the game recording, I have recording turned off in there. But for whatever strange reason, in the Steam settings, nothing happened. But when I went into the one specific game that had updated itself at the same time and turned those settings off, that's when it fixed itself. So if Steam, your CPU is suddenly running 25-30%, possibly even spiking up to 40% like mine was, um, take a look at whatever games have recently updated themselves. You can try going into the Steam settings, but take a look at whatever game updated itself right around that same time, and then just go into the settings and do what I did. Just go in here, go to controller, and disable the input. Now, I can turn the input and the recording back on, and nothing happens. My CPU memory, it all stays where it was. So it seems to be just some little glitch in there. So if you turn those settings off, your CPU usage should come back down to normal, and then you can just turn them back on and it seems to fix itself. So yeah, uh, that's what I've got for today. I'm gonna go over and take a look at my recordings here and see about uploading another game video here right away. So until next time, I'll catch you later.